Hey guys, we are live. What is going on out there today? Brent Abel here with tennis.com. Another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. It is a rainy Saturday afternoon here in the Southern California desert, Rancho Mirage. Once in a while, a little bit of rain, kind of good. Actually got the court this morning for a little bit. We got out there for about a half hour on the grass before. Got a little bit too slick. Could not keep it going. Just felt like it's getting a little bit of danger out there. It didn't want to deal with that. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. And if it's inclement weather where you are, I hope you've been in the gym or you're about to get in the gym. And yeah, so look, today's topic is don't be that guy. And I used to do this, and it wasn't embarrassing until I started seeing other guys doing it, and I'm just going, man, I don't want to be that guy. And it shows up when you lose a point, and lots of times you lose a point like off, it's just kind of let's call it a bonehead, unforced error, right? And and so you start telling the world after you've missed that shot what you did wrong. Like you know what you did wrong, and you need to tell people, you need to tell other players, you need to tell your opponent, whether it's in a match or whether it's a practice thing, that you know what you did wrong, as if it matters. And first of all, it doesn't. No one cares that you know what you did wrong. First of all, in a match, and in a match, it does actually give your opponent or opponents in doubles a nice little confidence boost. Um, but the other thing it does for you is it doesn't. And I'm not. You may not be the one who's doing this, but maybe you've seen others do it. But if you are doing this, look, it takes away from the learning opportunity that you have momentarily, right? When you miss an easy shot, um, there's a real learning opportunity there, rather than to be self-critical, rather than that self-talk. Even if you don't say anything, this because this episode is more about when you do say something. But it's a real learning opportunity for either, well, what I meant to do instead, or to kind of go back and go, well, I just missed that forehand, but I made that forehand a few minutes ago, and just go back and just remember what that forehand was that you intentionally made a few minutes ago. Kind of rewind that as a video in your mind rather than letting the world know, oh my God, I know what I did wrong. No one cares, right? And when you do that, you don't give yourself the opportunity, and it could be fleeting, right? It could be a fleeting moment there. You missed a relatively easy ball, and you kind of go into the got to tell the world about it, and now the next point's about to start. So don't be that guy, because it doesn't help your game. It doesn't help you move the needle towards where you want to become a more consistent shot maker. I'll bet the lower 40 that whatever shot you've just missed, an easy one, you've made thousands, tens of thousands, if not more, of the same shot before. So your whole effort here, after you miss the easy one, is to not go into some kind of a negative self-criticism, a negative letting the world know what you did wrong, and stop the learning process, as opposed to going into a real positive. And for me, it's less about being analytical. Well, here's the laundry list of the things I just did wrong, and here's what I want to do instead. I just go back and I remember the last time I played that shot exactly as I wanted to. And first of all, what it does is it helps you, it kind of confirms, or it affirms that I've got this shot. I have this shot in me, right? And so if I go positive on it and remember it, that's what we're telling our brain. That's how we're trying to myelinate through those unforced errors, is to rewind at that moment. The time recently might have been in the point, right? It could have been two or three, four forehands to the point. Hit just the way you wanted to, and that last one you missed for whatever reason. Then just rewind the video into those two or three that you hit. So your brain, your subconscious is getting reinforced. That's what you want to do. So short message today, guys. Don't be that guy out there that has to tell the world after you miss an easy ball that you know what you did wrong. And typically what happens is when you say it, it's a real kind of an angry sort of like you would never. I mean, would you coach someone that way? You know what? You miss an easy forehand, and I've seen the self-talk. I used to be guilty of it. I've stopped doing it once I realized that this isn't helping me. This isn't helping me in the future. Maybe become more consistent. But I see guys going, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, you couldn't get out of the way as if, okay, I'm telling the world the spacing thing wasn't right, didn't move my feet enough, didn't work hard enough, whatever it is." Um, no one cares. And use that opportunity to further your effort to be a much more consistent shot maker. You've made that forehand, I'm willing to bet, lots of times in the past. And all you're doing is getting in your way when you go into that negative external talk, telling people, "Hey, this is what I did wrong." Okay, great. All right, hope this is helpful, guys. Look, any comments on today's topic, just let me know down below in the comments area. If you want to keep the conversation private, that is cool. You can just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. We can have the conversation that way if you prefer. Down below in the description area, there's a link that will take you to my 5 mindset skill habits training course. It's a 28-day course. And there are 5 things that I came up with, mindset, habit, training skills that made a huge difference for me over the last, now it's about 15, 16 months, yielding 10 national gold balls, USA gold balls, and a world doubles title. Like I said, in the last 15 months. And I'm not saying that the 40 years it took me to get 11 in singles and doubles. I mean, that's a darn good career. I was pretty happy with that, but I knew after 40 years, still I was in a hair of a denial about the need to really, really dig into the mental part of the game, to really dig into some mindset skill training. And so I looked around, read some books, actually hired a couple guys, picked their brains, and came up with 5 things, and just train those things every day. Short little 3, 4, 5-minute sessions a couple times a day. Did that for a month, and I just decided I'm never going to stop because the results were too good. Went from 11 national titles to 21 in 15 months. So anyway, there you have it, guys. Hope this has been helpful today. Yeah, that link to that course is down below. Check it out and get into it. I've got an insane guarantee with that course too. It's a results guarantee. You'll see. All right. Hope this has been helpful. As always, we got to get out there. We got to help someone else have a great day, rest of the day, wherever you are. Guys, see you again next time.